In this example, we are going to find the subtotal, meaning the total before the tip was added when we're at a restaurant, and the total amount after the tip was $60.25, and it was a 20% tip. So, because the question is asking us to find the subtotal, which is the amount before the tip, whatever the question asks you to find, if you're trying to set up an equation, that is what you want to let your variable be equal to. So I'm going to set x equal to the subtotal, which is the amount before the tip. Okay, now when we go to a restaurant, what we do is we take the percentage of our subtotal, and then we add it back to the subtotal to find the final total. So, since this is a 20% tip and I know the total is $60.25, I want to take 20% of my subtotal, and that will be the amount of my tip. So to find the amount of my tip, that's going to be 20% of my subtotal, which we called x. Then I want to add it back to the subtotal, which is x, and I want to get the total that we're going to pay, the final total, which is $60.25. So the tip is 20% of whatever my x is. I want to add it back to my x, and then that will give me my final total. Now, even though we don't always write it in there, remember, there is a 1 here. So when I combine my x's together, I'm going to get 1.20x. I have to add the 1 and the 0.20 to combine my x's, and that's going to give me 60.25. Then I have to divide both sides by 1.20 to get x. When I do that, I get 60.25, and I divide by 1.20, and I get 50. If we round to two places, because we're talking about dollars and cents, we're going to get $50.21. So if you want to check it, you can take 20% of 50.21, that's your subtotal before the tip. A lot of times people will see that this is the number that's given and try to take 20% of the total. We don't take 20% of the total because that is where the tip is already added in, so it's going to come out bigger than what it should. So you want to take 20% of the original amount before the tip, which is what we called x. So I'm going to take 20% of 50.21, add it back to 50.21, and that should give us the 60.25.